Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Geronimo, the proud founder of ProsperityLifeHacks.com. Today, we're going to be talking about motivation versus resistance. On this episode, we're going to clarify a little bit more on that because I feel like on certain episodes, I didn't really tie into this. This episode will be tying into the thought, emotion, action, magic manifestation. In that video, you can check out that video for how to manifest your desires, how to utilize the law of attraction more accurately. Because a lot of people teach the law of attraction, but they don't teach it in a very accurate form. So that video particularly teaches it in basically in the science and in the most accurate version. Alright, so whenever you're motivated to do something, you feel that kind of inspiration, you feel that boost to take action to do something. And that's what we want in our manifestation. That's what we want to, I guess you could say, leverage, combine. We want to get motivated. And how do you get motivated to do anything? You have to think about it. And more specifically, you have to think about the benefits or the reasons why you would want to do that. Again, so you would have to think, and these thinking becomes habitual, and then you get motivated. So you want to build up those thoughts. You want to charge up those thoughts. Alright, you want to charge those thoughts with emotions. Alright, and then that's how you get motivated to take action. And once you build it up and build it up, you'll be able to take easy action. Right? So a lot of the times in the law of attraction, they preach and they teach the law of attraction as if it's some like magical genie kind of effect and you can just kind of sit down and chill out. And to be sure, I mean, that's probably why I was attracted to it, because I was tired and I just wanted to like get some instant fix. Wasn't an instant fix. At some point I came to the conclusion, oh yeah, this is still based on the laws of reality. It's not like literally magic, but it's like the guidebook on how to get whatever you want if you follow the instructions. So I thought that was kind of funny because like at some point I came to the conclusion, oh, you still have to do work. It's not like you don't have to do anything. So essentially what it's trying to do is teach you how to charge up your motivations, charge up your thoughts, you charge up your thinkings, charge up your emotions. You combine those two things so that you get motivated to take action, get motivated to do the things that you want more of your life. Resistance is simply when you're feeling like uncertain or unsure, maybe even fearful. There's some kind of mismatch or some form of dissonance. So I'll give you an example of this. Let's say you want a successful business, right? Resistance is like when you wake up in the day, you're like, oh my god, I don't want to do no more work. I don't want to do that. I'm tired of doing work. I'm tired of doing content. People are not rewarding you or me for the work. And it's becoming too much work to do all these things. That's resistance. And sometimes maybe you need to take a step back, clear out your head, clear out those negativities, so that you can start again getting that flow of increasing your positive, that positive flow. Get motivated again. Essentially, you need to find that motivation. It's basically this kind of two-way kind of flow. You either going upwards or you're going downwards. There's a forward spiral and then there's a downward spiral, and it's you always want to do the things that increases forward momentum. There's forward momentum and then there's negative momentum, alright? And you want to do the things that put you upwards. And think on the thoughts that are putting you upwards. Think of the potential benefits and imagine the potential benefits of doing those things that you want to do in your life. If you're a writer, imagine the benefits of writing every single day and the rewards of doing the work. Think of the rewards of doing the work. Think of all the people you're going to be helping with all the content and the work that you'll be producing in your life. Think about making your family happy with the work that you're producing for everyone that you're going to make happy. Think of all the money that you also possibly could make from helping all the people, for producing all the work that you're not motivated to do. And that's what we want. We want to tap into that flow of high momentum, high motivation. You want to do the work for your own reasons, and it's helping you and it's helping others. You're getting paid, everyone's happy. We're in a high positive momentum. That's a lot of momentum is one of my kind of core teachings here in ProsperityLifeHacks.com. I really try to tap into momentum because momentum for me is like everything. It's one of my biggest kind of like philosophy or core life lessons that I picked up. It's your thought momentums, your habit momentums, and all these things all intersect, all intertwine at some point where your daily living all affects your kind of capacity to get what you want, to live a happy and rich lifestyle that you want. Because you know that you want to be happy in your life. And there are things that you need to do so. And you can start today. No questions asked. A little bit of more resistance could also be a limiting belief or lack of knowledge. Sorry, this is a phone. Let me pick this up real quick. So sometimes you might actually need to bump up the technical skills this way that you minimize resistances. And you do this by reading books, acquiring knowledge, and practicing on the skill set. I mean, I guess that's kind of like the less fun aspect of it because there is a technical aspect of it. Although I focus more on the mindset, the motivation. I think that's way more important than the technical stuff. Because with a strong inner game, with a strong inner sense and a strong mindset, your outer game will just skyrocket on its own because you'll be so motivated to do the things that you want. Now, if you have a good outer game and you're not motivated to do anything, that's just gonna make it so hard for you. I found it like it's in my case particularly, it was more about the inner game. It was more about the mindset, where it's like once I learned the secrets of the mindset, the outer game stuff was just kind of falling in place naturally, and I expect that same thing for you as well. So to sum up this podcast, essentially, to do the things that you want to do, you need to find motivation, find ways to, or rather, think in terms of benefits, think in terms of reward, think in terms of fun, think in terms of pleasurable experiences of those things that you want. I don't know, let's say public speaking, because that came in mind. Find a reason why it's fun. Find a reason that it would be not scary. Instead of scaring, it would be fun, it would be exciting, it would be interesting. So you want to change your thought processes, kind of like yank it from wherever it's at and like pull it to a different direction, so to speak. And since it's invisible, you can't really see it, right? Because the thought processes are inside our mind, so we don't see, okay, this is where it's at. So I'm just telling you like to kind of think of it in that way. Anyways, with resistance, simply put, if it's becoming too hard, maybe it's because you haven't built it up just yet. Maybe you need to charge up your thoughts. Maybe you're going too fast. Maybe you're not vibrationally aligned yet and you need to do a lot of inner work, emotional healing. There are a lot of tools for that as well. And I have a lot of videos that you can check out more on that later. Resistance could also be as a form of lack of experience, lack of the skill required for that thing. I feel like resistance would probably be more of a mindset thing because I believe that people are smart enough where they do have the skill set, or they're good enough where they can do the work and do the content. So I think it's mostly like a mindset thing. Then the skill set, although at times if you're jumping into a new skill, then of course you have to like develop it, learn the craft, refine the methods, practice the craft, etc. Anyways, I hope you liked the video. If you liked the video, then please click on the thumb button down below. Bye bye now.